Hello, good morning. Today I'm gonna present my thesis research titled The Impact of Social Media Campaign on the Image of Green Coffee. But let me introduce myself first. I'm Aditya Eka Putra, Marketing Communication Department from London School Public Relations, Jakarta. Really nice. I really love London School. And for my background of my research, Indonesia is well known as coffee producing country and one of world coffee supplier. We all know about that, right? So many coffee plantation here and so many coffee product here, many things about coffee here because Indonesia is a place for coffee. But all Indonesian people our world is familiar for roasted coffee. It means like black coffee that we can create a coffee with so many kind of drink, latte, and then cappuccino, and so many things. But it's roasted coffee. It means like the coffee is roasted, dark coffee. And the develop of time nowadays, based on the result of research from health researcher, it was found that green coffee bean, it means like young coffee bean from still green skin coffee, has benefit for health. And it's really interesting because this is a very useful as a weight loss, burn fat, reduce high blood pressure, and then reduce bad cholesterol, improve quality, and this is really nice. You can see the detail into my research about the benefit of the green coffee itself. And as we know that this is a new product because everyone knows about roasted coffee, but still no one knows about green coffee. So green coffee is a new product, okay? And it needs to be campaigned so that consumer recognize the product and purchase are expected to occur during the process. We back to the slide. Look, green coffee is different with the roasted coffee. Green coffee, it's like a yellowish, it's more yellowish. We don't not sell about the taste, but it mostly about the benefit. It's a really nice, really effective and impactful, and really cool. And need to be campaigned because green coffee is a still new product. And for the object of the research, Black Passion, one of coffee company, not coffee company, but beverage company, now is seeing that green coffee as a good opportunity for the company. So they produce this product and try to do the campaign process to introduce the product to consumer. As I know, when I looked into the company, Black Passion choose social media, which means to do the campaign, they use Instagram. Why they use Instagram? That is a good data that we can see from here that most active social media platform per January 2019 for Indonesia, look, you can see, this is a new data, that Instagram put on the 4th place as much as 80% user active throughout Indonesia. That's the first reason. And for the second reason is Instagram. Why Black Passion choose Instagram? Because Instagram, while put in the leading countries in million, based on the number of Instagram users as January 2019, Indonesia have 62 million active users of Instagram. Wow. And still at the 4th place before Brazil. Really nice number. So I got a problem statement here about the condition. I got three. And the first is what the impact of the campaign carried out by a black person through social media, especially on Instagram, on the image of green coffee. And then two, what are the weaknesses of the green coffee campaign carried out by black passion through social media, especially on Instagram? And the third is how to overcome the weaknesses of the green coffee campaign by black passion through social media, especially Instagram. I got three also for study objective. First is to find out the impact of the campaign carried out by Black Passion through social media, especially on Instagram, on the image of green coffee. And second is to find out the weaknesses of the green coffee campaign process from Black Passion through social media, especially through Instagram. And the third is to find out how to overcome the weaknesses of the green coffee campaign from Black Passion through social media, especially through Instagram. Okay, the scope and elimination in this research is only limited to the third point is about the impact of the campaign carried out by Black Passion through social media, especially on Instagram, on the image, on the green coffee, and then learn the weaknesses of the Black Passion product campaign process through social media, especially on Instagram. And the third is to overcome the weaknesses of the Black Passion product campaign through social media, especially on Instagram. It's a really nice research. And I got 10, but I choose two for my previous research to display here. And the first is really interesting about the impact of the effectiveness of a buzz marketing campaign on the image, awareness, and purchasing decision. The moderating role of involvement research by Chabli, Leila, and Garbi Abdulrazak, 2013, which is in this research is mostly discussed about the impact and effectiveness of the buzz marketing campaigns on the image, awareness, and purchasing decision making. Also explain about the development of marketing concept through buzz marketing concept, especially in corporate communication advertising. Also, analyze the relationship between brand and consumer. And finally, it can be concluded that buzz marketing is a very effective to be able to have a positive effect on the image of a brand. Besides that, buzz marketing can raise awareness from a brand, so consumers are much easier to recognize existing brand, including can also influence brand choice when making product purchasing decision. It's really nice, right? And the second previous research, I really like this research because this is mostly talk about how a communication campaign saved Uber for billions. It's a really have a lot of benefit for a campaign to save something involved like Uber. We know that through this research is mostly examine how a communication campaign could save the Uber company. And in this study, it was explained about connecting communication campaign to business, especially in companies that are struggle. And in conclusion, it was found that the Uber company through this campaign experienced an increase in the number of drivers due to the communication campaign carried out even from the campaign arousing another response from the media, similar industry, and also the public. It's a really nice campaign to save Uber a billions number from bankruptcy. Although we know Uber now is living in Indonesia, but it's no problem. It's not our matter. Next, through the theoretical framework, you can see here I use so many theories about marketing communication. It means like the definition itself, types of the marketing communication models, objective of marketing communication, And also for a campaign, it's include image, role of image formation process, and brand image, because there is a brand here, a Black Passion brand who produced the green coffee. It means like there is a brand image component, there is a benefit of a brand image, and also attitude of customer, which is like there is a definition of attitude component, characteristic of consumer attitude, and social media, of course, because the campaign held in social media about the benefit of social media, form of social media, and also there is a ads through social media, public relation message campaign. It is a really nice. Uh, I put every of theoretical framework because of the previous research that I read. It's really helpful for me to make a formulation through the theoretical framework. It's really nice, but it's no problem. I really liked to do something new. Okay, next. I'm so sorry. For the conceptual framework, you can see here that it will be discussed about the impact of the campaign as explained by Cutlip, Center, and also Broom, which is for the message we can see about the courtesy, concreteness, completeness, correctness, consciousness, and also clarity and consideration, which is impacted to the image of green coffee itself. Like Nugroho Satyadi say, it means like image of green coffee. It tells hope along with the external marketer campaign, also as a filter that affect the perception of company activities. And then there is a function of consumer experience and expectation. And go ahead to the data generation procedure. In the study, researcher, it means I use a quantitative approach as a research methodology because the study consists of two variables, namely X and Y, which will be examined through statistical data analysis. Really difficult to catch. This study was conducted to examine the impact of social media campaign on the image of green coffee. And you can see that in the study there are two variables, namely X as the impact of the campaign by Black Passion through Instagram, and then Y as image of green coffee. And the instrument used in the study is intended to produce accurate data by using a Likert scale. Of course, population and sampling. In this study, the population to be studied are followers of the Black Passion Instagram account, which is 920 user account based on data January 13, 2019. Based on the Slovene formula calculation, I tried to obtain a sample of 90 people. So I will distribute 90 questionnaire to respondent, namely follower of the Black Passion Instagram account, who have followed the Instagram account for at least 6 months. In sampling, I in the study use purposive sampling technique. It's really nice. And for the data analysis, it's using simple linear regression analysis to test the presence of absence of influence between two variables, namely the dependent variable and the independent variable. And also there are two research variables, namely there is an independent variable, it means like X, namely the impact of the campaign by Black Passion through Instagram, and the dependent variable Y is image of green coffee. In conducting Pearson correlation analysis and simple linear regression use is PASW portable as program assistant. And the instrument used in the study was in the form of answer to questionnaire distributed to respondent, and in order to be able to function properly, the instrument must be valid or reliable. Okay, thank you so much for my presentation. And for more details, you can see for everything about my writing into my files. There is a writing files on also my PowerPoint files, and I hope you understand. And I need to wait about your review, and I try to fix it if you have any suggestion. Thank you so much, and have a great day.